What's up guys, and welcome back to another video, and today we are going to go over 10 terribly booked wrestlers who deserve better. Coming in at number 10 we have Rusev. Rusev makes the list as number 10 because out of everyone on this list, he is kind of the best booked person. But that doesn't change the fact that he's still poorly booked. When making the jump from Raw to SmackDown Live, Rusev was actually set for a WWE Championship run, which is actually very surprising. Due to an injury, he actually lost the opportunity, and that run was given to Jinder Mahal. Well, Rusev was actually involved in two high-profile feuds with top stars. Firstly, he had a flag on a pole match with John Cena that didn't turn out so well for Rusev. Secondly, he had a match with Randy Orton at SummerSlam, but that match ended in 8 seconds after Orton hit him with one RKO. I think I rested my case on why he's on this list. Number 9, Emma. Emma seems to have a new gimmick where she complains on how she is being overlooked and she actually started the women's revolution. Ironically enough, I think she's actually right. The women's revolution started down in NXT with her and Paige's awesome matches. We saw some of the greatest women matches in a very long time. Unfortunately, she was actually the first woman victim of the terrible main roster booking. She was instantly paired with Santino Marella, and that's when people knew it was over for her career. Surprisingly enough, she still hasn't been booked properly after all these years. Just pair her with Dana Brooke and let them be a dominant pairing on Raw. Number 8, Mike Bennett. Mike Bennett was recently signed with the WWE. He had two choices: to go down in NXT and stay there for a year or more and develop a character, or debut on the main roster. Clearly he wanted the money and thought he was too good for NXT. And now he was given one of the worst gimmicks in wrestling history and has been given up on from the people in charge backstage. I have no clue what he did. Maybe he's got heat for his drug addiction, but at least he's working on fixing that issue and coming clean. Hopefully he gets sent down to NXT and I could see him flourish with Maria Kanellis. Number 7, Ty Dillinger. Ty Dillinger has been in the developmental program with the WWE for 10 years. He has gotten good in the ring and even over with the crowd. People love chanting 10. When he made his SmackDown Live debut, a lot of people had high hopes for the guy. Well, we were all wrong. The SmackDown Live creative team just doesn't feature him on TV for some strange reason. I really don't get it because he will get the crowd pumped and fired up. He finally made his television return last Tuesday, and we all saw how that went down. He lost to AJ Styles in a US Open Challenge match in 1 minute. Are you serious, bro? You couldn't let the match go on for at least 12 minutes or something? Number 6, Luke Harper. Earlier this year, when the Wyatt family collapsed, Luke Harper was getting over with the crowd. He was also a key component to the storyline between the three. Rather than putting him in the WWE Championship match at WrestleMania, the WWE creative team decided to completely drop him like a fly for no apparent reason. Now, I haven't seen him on TV in a while, and who knows if they will ever push him again. There is a possibility that he will be pushed if Hunter takes over sooner than later. Number 5, Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is the total package in my opinion. He is a top 5 wrestler in the company. He has the mic skills that you need. Watch his promos with Mick Foley if you're curious what I mean, and the fans absolutely love him. What more do you want from this guy? Why is he not being pushed? Why is he losing matches to Aiden English? I don't know what the hell SmackDown Live is doing, but they are wasting the prime years of Sami Zayn's career. I was so happy when he was moved from Raw to SmackDown Live, but they even booked him better on Raw last year than how he's being treated right now. Hopefully, him and Kevin Owens become a dysfunctional tag team because I would love to see that, and it would utilize him as well. Number 4, Bayley. Bayley down in NXT was one of the greatest things, and a lot of people thought she was going to be the next John Cena in terms of sales and everyone loving her. Well, John Cena wasn't really that much loved, but you know what I mean. When she was moved to Raw, she was horribly booked. She gained the Women's Championship after like 5 months of being on the roster, and she didn't really have like a long journey to do it. Like down in NXT, she had a whole year, she had years, multiple years, and she failed over and over again, which made the crowd really happy when she won it. She just won it 2 times and no one really cared. Also, when she was in a kendo stick on a pole match with Alexa Bliss, she couldn't even hit Alexa Bliss with it. Who can take her serious if she can't even hit her opponent because she feels bad? That is not how you book Bayley. You book her as someone who is a friendly badass. I don't know how to explain it, but just watch her down in NXT and you'll see exactly what I mean. Number 3, The Club. One of the best tag teams in the world just 1 year ago is The Club. When they made their Raw debut, everybody was shocked and surprised and actually happy because they were excited to see what they would do. And we just hope they never made it to Raw or SmackDown, because the creative team clearly doesn't watch New Japan and doesn't know how talented these people are. Vince McMahon also doesn't. All these guys do is attack random people and then start a tag team match and lose. That's basically it. They're like enhancement talent, and it's pretty sad. Number 2, Dolph Ziggler. And when you look back just 1 year ago, Dolph Ziggler was quickly rising back to the top after having a very lackluster career. Ziggler and The Miz had one of the best storylines in wrestling history. I'll say it, best in wrestling history. But for some reason, he dropped the title to The Miz. And then after that, everything just started going downhill. Eventually, he turned heel in 2017, earlier this year. But they never capitalized on that. I thought it was gonna be something great. It did look good at first, but now he's just like complaining about everybody's gimmick and how he has no gimmick, and I don't see anything happening to him. The only thing he does now is job to like the new stars such as Shinsuke Nakamura, and I do see him jobbing to Bobby Roode, and it's quite upsetting because he is very talented and he has been working his ass off, and he does deserve at least the IC or the US title, should I say, now that that's on SmackDown. But what are you gonna do? And number 1, we have the worst booked superstar of the year, Sasha Banks. Oh my god, how do you mess Sasha Banks up? First of all, Sasha Banks has been the best wrestler in the ring since WrestleMania. I'm gonna say that right now before I move on. Second of all, she has had the worst title reigns, and you have made her look like an absolute joke. Seriously, all of her title reigns lasted less than 4 weeks, and that's upsetting, especially a recent one, which only lasted 8 days. She even has come out on an interview on a podcast explaining how NXT was so much smoother and how they had long-term booking plans for like 3 months, but now on Raw and SmackDown, every week people find out on the spot, on the day, what they're going to do, and it's just confusing, and clearly it does show with the wrestlers looking very confused in the ring. Sasha Banks is also upset with the booking of her career and her title reigns, and honestly, like, I don't know why they even gave her the title at SummerSlam just for her to lose it 1 week later. It makes no sense. What is happening in the creative's mind right now? I don't know. I'm begging creative to do something with Sasha Banks and make her better and hopefully revive her career, because right now it's just going down the toilets. Let me know if I left anyone out. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Pllana, and I'll see you all later.